Hi guys, Bandit wanted to be in this little bit of video. He just wanted so many cuddles. Well, there you go, Bandit. Time for you to go. Goodbye. Well, hi guys, my name is Jake. This is Canadian Cutting Edge. Today we're taking a look at a flashlight that I got, several months ago now. And when I first got it, it was sent to me by Nextorch. And Nextorch sent several items to me, several different flashlights. And I had this one, and some reason I forgot to do the review of it. And now I finally remembered. What are we talking about? We're talking about the Nextorch E51 EDC size flashlight. That's why it's E51. It's a 18650 size battery in here. 1000 lumens top light output. You know, a very good size EDC light. You know, if you need to, don't need to put in the flat lens there. You know, clicker in the back, nice button, good light. Comes with a lanyard, comes with a pocket clip to put in your pocket. Oh, hopefully that wasn't too loud. I'm getting used to using a mic here. It's got a feature of a charge port built into the top. You know, I'll show you that in more detail a little bit later. So if you're looking for a, EDC size flashlight that is now readily available by a brand name that is rock solid, a tail clicker with these features, then you want to stick around for this full review, because at 1000 lumens, this thing can brighten your day. Stick around for the full review. A little while ago, I was very unhappy with the lighting that I have down here on my tabletop. And so I ordered a new light, and this is my first video that I'm making with it. So, that's a really good thing. The weird thing is, just sort of a little while after I ordered this, I found out I have a huge bill, and so I'm selling off a whole bunch of my knives. So I do have to make a comment about that. And I'm sorry, Nextorch, that I'm usurping your video with a little bit of news right now. But for those of you guys who've been sending in orders for me for knives and stuff, because you're helping me out with, so I can be able to pay my bills, I find it really, really challenging to do those kinds of orders to keep everything straight and organized. So if I messed up anything on your order, if you notice that, please let me know right away. Be patient and generous with me if you can, and I will make it right. But let's talk about this light right now. So Nextorch E51, if my LCD is any sign, this lighting is excellent right now. This looks almost professional. Let me show you first. If I undo the heading right here, the head, right there is the USB port. And the USB port is got a little LED right there. And it shows red when it's charging, and it shows green when it's fully charged. If this LED is not on, then your cable is not plugged in properly. But it's as simple as using a cable from here to any source that sends out power. And you tighten it down. Here's a nice O-ring right there. So you cinch it down over that O-ring until this gap here is gone. And then it's nice and snug, and it's now water resistant to 2 meters. Well, as long as the tail end is also tight. So let's show you that. If you want to take off the tail end, it's right back here, right after this clip. And it covers up part of this clip, so the clip cannot come off while this is screwed on. If you want to remove the clip, you have to take this tail end off. That's a good thing too. So check this out. We've got these contact points in here, and the really nice tough spring. We've got those coated springs, a nice big contact plate right there, a nice disc, and then that white plastic insulation right there, so the electricity can't jump over. And this spring, the spring in the switch. Listen to this. Actually, I have to put this close to my mic. Now listen to this. So hopefully you heard that. It's a very good spring. It turns on and off very well. Inside, hopefully we can see some light in there. Well, I don't know if we can get light in there or not. But you've got a nice spring, very similar to this round spring down at the bottom to make contact. Here's the battery that comes with it, an 18650 battery. This one is 2600 milliamps. This comes with your flashlight when you order it, so that's a really good thing. And positive side goes in first, and you screw that back on. But let me first show you this. If you want to take the clip off, there you go. It comes off just like that. It only goes in this one spot. As you can see, that little cutout made for it right there. Yeah, that fits in right where this piece goes. So if you want to use the clip, it goes in at one spot only. And there we go. Clips it in. And now I'm going to screw this on. And notice you can see the clip right there, the edge of it ending right there, that little round part. As I turn this down, it's going to cover that up just a little bit, as you can see right there. See it covered right up. So that clip cannot come off while this is snug down. So that's a really good thing. There's also a lanyard that comes with it, and they've got nice big lanyard holes right here for you to tie it off on either side. Unfortunately, I've misplaced the little lanyard, but I'll show you a picture of it right now. What we have here is we've got aluminum, 6061-T6 aluminum, military level 3 grade anodization on here, and it's a tough anodization. I've dropped it a few times. I don't have any chips on the lens end, and on the tail end, I got one tiny little chip right there, and I was dropping it quite hard on concrete, and I was very surprised that that's the only damage that we got. I dropped it about 10 times, and so that's not bad at all. I call that a major pass, no problem. Oh, by the way, when you go to register it, they'll register it with your serial number, and my serial number is right there. Well, your serial number will be right there as well, but there's a serial number on it, easy to get at. Talking about the sizes, I'll show you a picture that has the dimensions on it. 13.1 centimeters long right here, and 2.7 centimeters this way. And at the body here, it's 2.2 centimeters this way. I'll also put the weight on the screen. Right now, it's 77 grams without the battery, which is 2.7 ounces, but I'll put the weight with the battery on the screen right here as well. Like I said, you have a impact resistance of 1 meter, and that works just fine. Water resistance to 2 meters, IPX8. I was just called for supper, and then now I came back. And at the supper table, I was reminded that on Saturday is my granddaughter's birthday. She's just 1 year old. And they live 2 hours drive away from where we are. So my wife and I are going to be going there on Saturday. So I won't be around on Saturday. And I've been so busy with selling some of my knives and stuff to raise some of my money to pay for my tax bill and other reasons. My pain has been really crazy lately. I can give you a whole list of excuses, but I won't. Suffice to say, I have not been paying attention to the comment section the way I used to pay attention to the comment section. I would really like to do that, but here's an interim compromise. If you have something that you definitely want me to answer, you can put it in the comment section, fine, but also email me at CanadianCuttingEdge@gmail.com. CanadianCuttingEdge@gmail.com. If you have a question, email me. I will answer every email for sure. It might take a day, but I'll answer every email. So there you go. Let's get back to this flashlight. Let's talk about how it works. It has a feature of a light touch, like a momentary kind of touch to see what's going on. So hopefully it'll work on my hand here. If you just do a light press, it turns on and it goes to the next mode that it was before. So light touch. But if you just touch and do light touches, and I'm not clicking at all, notice how it's going through the series of different brightnesses. It's got 1000 lumens, it's got 270 lumens, and it's got 25 lumens. Those are the three modes. When the battery is all charged up, you can put it onto the 1000 lumen mode and it will have a runtime of 2.5 hours. If you put it onto the 270 lumens, it'll have a runtime of 5 hours. And on 25 lumens, it'll have a runtime of 55 hours. The strobe feature that's on here runs at 1000 lumens. And to get to the strobe, it's really easy. You do basically 2 touches. You do a light touch followed by the second touch is what you're going to click on. So let's see if I can do this here all lined up. There you go. There you go. See that? Very easy to get that into strobe mode. And while it's in strobe mode like that, I could just finish clicking it and then it will stay on. So let's show you that. And, you know, it's clicked and now it just sort of stays on no matter where I put it. So turn that off. So there you go. Now, what I'm going to have to do to show you the rest of the things, like how the throw is on it, they say it's 200 meters, and how wide the throw is and things like that. I'll have to do that from a different, you know, perspective. Once it gets dark, I'll be able to do that. I can show you on this tabletop a little bit though. So if we turn it on and put it down on the tabletop, you can see the kind of angle that it comes out on. And that's, for a flashlight, that's a fairly narrow kind of angle. That's a angle that is designed for a further throw. If it was designed to sort of flood every area, you'd see it out at about a 45-degree angle off of each side here. And, you know, that's quite a bit more narrow than that. This is designed to be a fairly long throw. You could check out a bunch of other reviews that are out there for the E51. There's not that many, but there's several out there if you want to see some more information about these. And if you want to see it in action, keep watching. I'm going to take this thing into some dark spaces and I'll show you how it looks. My house better not shine in that window. That's where my wife is sleeping. The one upstairs. So that's quite a lot of light there. And if you want to see the strobe, I don't know if the camera is fast enough to pick that up. Okay, so now we're back inside. Some people are going to ask me what the runtime is when I'm on the 1000 lumen brightness. So what I did was I turned the light on to the 1000 lumens mode and I just let it run. I turned on a timer and at about 4 minutes, it became as hot as it was going to get. And it just didn't get hotter and didn't get hotter. And after 10 minutes, you know, the brightness didn't dumb down at all. And so I believe it stays at 1000 lumens, you know, until the battery goes dead. You know, it just keeps on running. And, you know, that is a really good feature. I really like that an awful lot. The vast majority of flashlights out there, you know, they'll give you your 1000 lumens for 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes, and then it drops down to another level. You know, and that's reasonable as long as they tell you that that's what it's going to do. This guy, I didn't check it for the full 2.5 hours. I don't have that kind of time, sorry. But it seems to me that it just keeps going and going and going at 1000 lumens until your battery goes. That's a very good thing. What do you think of this light? Should I tell you the prices? I hadn't done that yet. In Canada at Amazon.ca, you can get this for $63.03. For 1000 lumens from a top brand name, not bad. That's a good price. In the United States at Amazon.com, this is $49.99, so $50, which means Canadians, you're not getting ripped off. The exchange rate makes it from 50 up to 63. You know, that's very close to the equal to the exchange rate. Are there other places to get this light? I'm sure there are. You just go onto your web browser and check it out. Down below in the description area, I will have a link to Nextorch's website for this light. I'll also have links to Amazon to make it easier for you to buy this. Thank you so much for watching this review video. Thanks for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, and all the good things you do for my channel. And remember, it's going to take me a few more days yet before I get back into full swing on this channel. Thanks for being patient with me. And until then, remember, take a flashlight with you if you need to have some light. And always cut towards your chum and not your thumb. Bye now.